Hi you guys, welcome back to channel Claire. Wow, what a huge day. What a huge day. And I feel like I have like mixed feelings about it. I feel like I'm so happy that after all these years, 6+ years, even before that, because let's go into the fact that he actually had to go through these experiences before he got out of it. After all this time, Johnny Depp is able to tell the world what took place. We are now able to hear from his mouth his story, his side of things, and in my opinion, the truth. It adds up. It all adds up. But then on the other side, I feel as if it is so, like, while it's interesting tea, it's gossip, it's this, that, and other, like, it is very interesting to, like, know the inner workings of these famous people's lives and how they do things and how they go from here to here and they have all these, like, that's interesting, like, hearing the inside lives of these people, but it is so invasive. Like, could you imagine, like, the dirty details of your life just out there for the world to see? And just like I don't like, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. And Johnny got up there with such grace. He got up there and spoke very well. People were talking about, like, the pace and how he was talking very slow and everything, but you have to realize this man is now finally getting a time to tell his story. He's going to do it right. He's going to make sure he says the right things. You know, like, this is not something that's easy. He's recounting literal trauma that's taken place in his life. So I think people need to really get off of that, and then even equating that, like, oh, it's because of his past drug use, like, he can't talk. Like, I thought he talked extremely well, and I loved hearing him get up there and defend himself. I loved hearing him tell why. Like, the question was, you know, why are you here today? And I love that question. He answered it wonderfully. But I can only help but to think that I hope the same question is asked to Amber as to why the fuck she is here today in the courtroom. And I cannot wait to hear what she has to say. So to start this video, in honor of Johnny finally being able to go out and tell the world his story, his truth, the truth of what took place between these two, I just want everybody to just listen to this one more again. Just one more again.
What's the finger, man? Come on. I had a mineral can, a jar of mineral spirits thrown at my nose.
You could please tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim of domestic violence.
Tell the world, Johnny. Tell the world. Tell the judge and the jury, I, Johnny Depp, am a victim of domestic abuse. This is what she's saying.
You know, it's a fair fight. And see how these people believe or side with you.
And see how these people believe or side with you. Girl, you should have never spoke that out of your fucking mouth. You should have never spoke it out of your mouth, because here we are. We've got the judge, we've got the jury, and we've got all the people in the public fucking watching and choosing sides. And from the looks of it, honey, since all this has been coming out, your shit is fucked. You have some stragglers that are still around, but, like, your shit's fucked. It truly is. And today was very powerful. We had Sean Bett, who finished up his testimony. We had Cam Watts, I believe is his name. He worked audio in a lot of the movies that Johnny was on, and just movies throughout his career, you know, like 35+ years or something like that. And of course we had Johnny himself. Powerhouse. And I could not help but think, she's sitting up there looking like she's definitely on something. Like, she is on something. There's, like, nothing behind her eyes. There's nothing behind her eyes at all. And how about the fact that Johnny showed up for the first time yesterday, slick back pony looking real nice, Why does Amber come in today with the same fucking slick back pony? How? It literally is the wildest fucking thing. Like, beyond the fact that you like set up this whole thing to ruin this man's life, now you're wanting to fucking dress like him. Who the fuck does that? Who does that? And I can't help to think about like these stars and celebrities, aka Kathy fucking Griffin, who are out here like supporting her, commenting on her shit, like in support of her. I'm like, you look so dumb. Like, I did not know Kathy Griffin was a Amber Heard supporter, and I don't know why that's so shocking to me. But like, I just did not peg her as an Amber Heard supporter. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. There's so much that happened today. There was so much that was revealed. Like, Johnny going into his whole childhood and his relationship with his mother, and how she fucking like, I'm not going to speak ill of the dead, but she was like he said, unpredictable, abusive. Like, she was giving them, those kids were scared of her. He said there was no safety and security in the home. He didn't have safety and security. And like, yet again, when shit was going down with his mother, he said he would get out of the line of fire. Same deal as Amber. He would just fucking leave. And he even fucking said, this shit is so crazy, because he like kind of married his mother. He even said that like, when shit goes down, he knows, like, he can pick up on it. Like, he knows when shit's going to start. So like, he would like try to even get away before shit even happens. And he would do the same thing with Amber, because she was always like, at the top of the fight, you just split, da 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 da. And it's just, it's crazy. And talking about his father, and just how about like, he was a sweet, shy man, very reserved, and he never put his hands on their mother, even though she was abusive. You know, one time he slammed his hand, like punched a wall, and it was concrete, shattered his fucking hand. You know, like, and how sad is it that Johnny was abused himself and got his finger fucked up? How fucking, like, the patterns of this shit is just, it's wild. It is so crazy to me, and I can't wait for Amber's turn to get up on the stand, because y'all, how the fuck is she about to pull this off? Like, Johnny has the truth on his side. He has reality. He has facts, okay? She is about to get up on this stand and bold-faced fucking lie, and having to go right after like Johnny's, I don't know if it's like right after, but having to go after Johnny. Him giving his truth, him giving his story, and then this bitch is going to come and sit up on that stand with literally all eyes on her. Like, holy shit, I could not imagine. Like, I can just like, you know how you just feel things sometimes? Like, sometimes I can just feel things, and I can like put myself in a moment, and I'm just like, oh, I would be shitting myself. Oh my god. Oh my god. And she doesn't look well. She does not look well. And fucking Eve Barlow, she can't even be there to support, because they don't know how to fucking follow the rules. And she is fucking, this is what Eve is doing. This is what Eve is doing on Twitter. Throwing a fucking tantrum. Throwing a fucking tantrum. Like, come on, girl. She's like retweeting shit about, from this one Amber stan, not kind of lie, it's messed up that we've normalized wanting to all how a person reacts to see their abuser again. Voyeuristic at best, exploitative at worst. Girl, shut up. Shut up. She did this to herself. Like, what are you talking about? And Eve retweets that. Because there's like, basically, it was kind of like, it reminded me of Real Housewives with the two paneled, and like, it's like, you can see both of them, and I'm just like, oh my god. It was kind of drama filled, but I mean, like, of course we want to see this bitch's face. We want to see how you're gonna fucking react to literally him refuting everything that you've ever fucking said for the past like 10 years and shit, of like making up shit and going to trial and doing all of this. Johnny said he has never hit her, literally said he has never hit her, and he has never hit any other woman. Said that. So point blank period, off the bat, Amber's a fucking liar. That's literally everything, like, in the simplest terms. One person is saying this happened, and another person saying this happened. Who is the lie? Like, what the fuck? Like, and it's so obvious. It's so fucking obvious. So she's like retweeting all this shit. She retweeted, Johnny Depp is now explaining to the jury what TV Guide is. Shut up. Sit on the couch and shut up. Because you didn't know how to fucking act and control yourself. Like, stop this. She retweeted, watching the split screen even as he's rambling incoherently is extremely incoherent. Amber better speak the best language. She better not stutter. She better not say, she better not do any of that shit. If you're saying what this man was speaking was incoherent. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They're wild. She said the split screen on Law and Crime is very hard to watch. The reduction of this to entertainment for onlookers is really sick. Okay, girl. I mean, okay. Like, I just don't understand. I really, really don't understand. And Keenan Watts says, you know, I've never witnessed. He's been around Johnny on many movies. And he said, testified in court. Mind you, he was supposed to be like a video witness. He came here to support him. Like, come on. He testified he never saw Depp violent with anyone, including the mother of his children. Like, let's please, like, for the people that are just still hanging on, like, please have some type of something. Have some type of, like, redeem yourself, please, at some point. And then Elaine, what is her issue? What is her problem? What is her literal problem? Like, I guess I can't really talk because, yes, I cuss a lot, but this isn't a fucking courtroom. Like, I'm very self-aware, but this is in a courtroom. This is the language that fucking Elaine thinks that is inappropriate. Like, come on. Play.
Get fucked on set? Get fucked with fucking James fucking Franco? Did you hear that?
I don't recall.
Did you hear him
And
say
he's
at
so
least you fucking liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say, I bet you slipped a tongue in there and you liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say, make references to Amber's pussy and asking her if her pussy was wet?
Oh my.
Get fucked on set?
Oh?
Get fucked with...
Like, is that real life? Is this what we're doing? She felt comfortable knowing this is, like, publicly live to millions of people, getting up here and questioning this man in the tone in which she's doing. It just... these people are not real. Like, they cannot be real. I'm so confused. It's really like a movie, and it's like crazy because they're all actors. So part of me is feeling like maybe we are in some alternate universe and this is all just a movie we're watching, like, on stage, on public stage or something weird. Like, I don't know, I'm a little high. But, like, weird. Like, I just don't understand. That was just so disgusting to watch her sit up there and act like that. Like, she's really honestly making herself look bad and making her client look bad because they're matching in behavior. Jesus. And this really killed me. Let's see if it'll play.
My goal is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is the truth. Because it killed me that people that I had spoken with, that I had met with over the years, who maybe were in a not such a great position and they needed advice, and I gave them
Hope y'all can hear it.
the best advice I could. all I could think of was that those people would think that I was a fraud and that I had lied to them.
And it's crazy that he's concerned about feeling like the fraud when it's like she is the fraud in it all. And he's choosing his words very carefully. This is like the first moments of him coming to the world and like telling everybody everything.
My goal is the truth.
It's just... And this is Keenan saying that Amber, once again being an abusive woman, she was yelling and shouting on a plane from Boston at his friend. So now you're doing this to people's friends. She's not even limiting this.
And started yelling at me, how dare you talk?
She's not even limiting this to just Johnny. She's done this to multiple people throughout her life. Multiple. Like, it's a pattern with her. It's such a pattern.
What, if any, conversation did you have with Miss Heard on the flight?
At one point I went up to her and said something to the effect of, you know, he cares about you, and all of a sudden she snapped and started yelling at me, how dare you talk to me, get away from me. You know.
How dare you talk to me? Get away from me? That sounds familiar. Like, didn't she say, how dare you ask for more money to Kate James? Like, this bitch is so rude. She's so fucking rude.
You know, so I went back to a seat and minded my own business.
She thinks she's up here. Like, she literally thinks her shit doesn't stink, but yet shat on a bed. That's her true character. She's low like that. Like, this woman is cruel. She is fucking cruel. She's cruel. And there was one clip of where Johnny is basically saying it was too good to be fucking true with her. It was too good to be true. He was like, it's no way. And that's because she was making herself into being a person that she's actually not. Let me get this thing. Is it about to die? Is that why it's acting crazy?
In the beginning of my relationship with Miss Heard, there was, from what I recall and what I remember,
and Johnny said he felt something when they first started. Why is this thing acting crazy? Johnny said that he first felt something when they had their first kiss for like the shower scene. So like he felt something then, and he was still with Vanessa and the kids. Amber was married, like all this shit. That was a little bit, I was like, ooh, okay. But as he's willing to put it all out there, like he's literally putting out the dirty details of his life so that he can be on the right side of the truth. Like it's amazing. Like I admire it. Like fuck it all. Like I'm going to get the truth out there, even if it means all my business is going to be out there. I truly admire that. But here she goes.
It was as if she was too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
She was attentive.
Because she was
loving. She was smart. She was kind. She was funny. She was understanding.
And I'm sorry, the whole time she's just sitting there. Like this. Like, how does she do it? Like, that's nothing but medication, some type of prescription. Like, there's no fucking way.
We had many things in common, certain blues music and music, literature, things of that.
And she keeps writing. I've seen a lot of people like tweet about the fact that she keeps doodling stuff down every time like he's getting ready to talk about some shit that she's done. And maybe it's a distraction method to stop herself from reacting. But I think Johnny is talking great. He looks great. He looks in good spirits.
So for that year or year and a half. It was amazing.
For that year and a half, it was amazing. Because she was doing things like taking his boots off. She was doing things like bringing him a glass of wine when he, came in the door. Let me get you a glass of wine. Take your boots off. Like doing all that. But then one time, she was on the phone. And he decided to take his own boots off because you're preoccupied. I'm in the house. I want to take my boots off. And she gets upset. Yes, she gets upset. Where is it? Yep. Let me find it. Yep, here it goes.
This kind of routine. And I remember one night I came home from work and
Ooh. I don't know
it
why
became a
this thing is
regular
acting like this.
thing that she did. This kind of routine. And I remember one night I came home from work and I think she was on the phone or something or busy. She was doing something and
Right.
So I sat down on the couch and I took my boots off.
Because he's a grown-ass
And,
man.
Suddenly, Miss Heard approached with this look on her face.
I'm sorry, I didn't let him
And she
speak.
just said, "What did you just
But
do?
like,
What did you do?"
let me just let him speak.
I said, what do you mean? You took your boots off. I said, yeah, yes, I
Psycho.
did. You were busy, No, that's my job. That's what I do. You don't do that. I do that. Okay. All right then.
Now, it depends on the tone. Like, she's like, like in a joking way, that's my, that's my job. Like, I don't know. Like, it could go either way. But if she's like actually fucking mad about the fact that he took off his own boots, child.
And then she said, "Let me get you a glass of wine." And she brought me the glass of wine. But
I would never take a glass of wine from Amber because I'd be scared she'd put some shit in it. Honestly, I feel like she's that cuckoo.
pause, of course, at the fact that she was visibly shaken or upset.
Shake it.
That I had broken her rules of routine. I thought that strange. And then
It is.
once you notice something like that, then you start to notice other little
It was
tidbits
all
and things that
the
come out.
facade was cracking.
And then within a year and a half, she had become this another person almost.
Wow. She couldn't even keep it up. After a year and a half, all that shit that she was making herself be just broke the fuck down. She was a completely different person. Completely. And I just scrolled by this. And like, trigger warning, it is quite graphic, and you've probably already seen it. It's Rihanna. After she was beaten by Chris Brown. And this is the photo of her, like, trigger warning, of her when she was, like, right after. Taking it off. That's someone beating your fucking ass. That's someone beating your ass. And this is the Amber the day after she supposedly got a busted lip, fucked up nose, so on and so forth. How fucked is that, you guys? Like, how fucked. I'm so sad for Johnny, but I'm so happy for him in these moments
It became a
that
regular
he's being
thing.
vindicated,
And
because it's madness. It's madness. And even in this fucking clip right here, when Johnny is talking about the fact that Amber and her friends would sit there and make fun of him when they would like drink and smoke and shit because he wasn't trying to get loaded or high. Now, her team spent so much time focusing on Johnny's alcohol and fucking drug abuse. Yet, here is this woman and her posse of friends making fun of Johnny for not wanting to get high or drunk. None of this makes sense. Like, it's not real. It's not real life. It's
not been mentioned. I'm sure they don't want to mention it, but I remember that because when I was with Ms. Heard and her friends, and we were all drinking wine.
a lot of wine.
And I smoking marijuana. They used to tease me because
writing down
of
shit. Tease
what
him.
they said was a ludicrous tolerance, because I never appeared loaded or high or any of that. In fact, it's not been mentioned.
So that means he could keep himself together. So that means even when he's fucked up, he can keep it together. Yet Amber likes to make it seem like when he gets fucked up, he gets crazy and abusive and wildly like delusional and this, that, and the other. But they were making fun of him for not appearing like that. The lies. The lies. The lies. Like, oh my God. Just, oh my God. Like, it's not. And this is Johnny talking about how basically he was an easy target. I don't think I've seen this one. Let me see.
Is
Is it gonna play?
characterization of my substance, quote unquote, substance abuse
Quote unquote substance abuse.
that's been delivered by Ms. Heard
Ms. Heard.
Is grossly embellished.
As she has done.
I'm sorry to say, but a lot of it is it's just plainly false.
Lies.
I think that it was easy. It was an easy.
He's so polite. He just said just plainly
I think
false.
it was an easy target for her.
I'm gonna use that.
To hit, because once you've trusted somebody for a certain amount of years and you've told them all the secrets of your life,
Right.
that information then of course can be used
Right.
against you.
As it has been.
Especially if it's taken to a point that is teetering on impossible. And teeters over impossible in
Yes.
times. It's so
It's crazy.
I am not some
I love listening to Johnny.
maniac who needs to be high or loaded all the time.
Right.
In fact,
That was her.
In Australia, from before Australia and in Australia, I had been off of alcohol for, I believe it was about 18 months.
Boom. And immediately when he said that, she started writing down. Because she knows her story is just, it's all blown the fuck out of the water. Like, it's just all, it's done. It is done. And, like, unfortunately, she has his secrets now. She got to know a part of this man that so many people would be so appreciative of even being able to be in this man's presence. I don't want to make him seem like God, you know, like, I don't want to make him seem like that, but, like, he's a good man. You can see it. Like, he has a track record. He is a phenomenal actor. Charity work, just like you can see in the relationships he's had in the past, long-term relationships. All the women speak highly of him. Like, it's not like this man is somebody who has repeatedly been shown to be, quite frankly, an asshole. She's an asshole. Like, she's yelling at people, talking about, how dare you talk to me? Who are you? Like, who speaks to an actual other human being like that? Unless you literally think that person is not shit, like scum at the bottom of your shoes. How do you do that? How do you fix your mouth and think that that's okay in your brain to act like that? Like, it's so fucked. Oh my god. Oh, this is what Johnny explaining why he came here
Quite
in the
heinous
first place today, and why he's here and why he's doing that. And I think that it's very powerful, and he picks out all the points, and I think that we should listen. If this thing will work for me today. I don't know why.
About 6 years ago, Ms. Heard made some quite heinous and disturbing wrote these disturbing criminal acts against me that were not based in any species of truth.
Any species of truth. Not based in any species of truth. You guys, he's saying this bitch is bold-faced lying to y'all. Nothing she's saying is factual, actual, nothing. Like, this, holy fuck. Like, I really am concerned that, like, she's gonna get up on that stand and, like, fall out or something, like, just due to the sheer stress and exhaustion, and then, like, the trial will get pushed back or whatnot. Like, that's what I would do. I would get up there and just fall out. If I were her, like, oh my god.
It was a complete shock that it just didn't need to go in that direction.
It didn't need to go in that direction. Exactly. I feel like I've been saying that, and everybody's been saying that. Like, nobody, nobody would even be doing, nobody would be streaming this shit. I wouldn't be making a fucking video, sitting here drinking a beer. Nobody would be doing any fucking thing if she did not cause this to happen. We are here because of her, and that is it. She expected this man to just roll over and fucking die. And just give the fuck up or something. She just expected him not to fight for the truth and just let people think that he's some brutal ass fucking abuse? Like,
as nothing of the kind had ever happened.
nothing.
Though the relationship, there were arguments and
As there are in relationships, there are arguments. So he's owning up to this right now, because you know how their team does over there on that side. You know what they're trying to do. So he's saying like, oh yeah, like their relationship was so volatile. Like, oh my goodness, Johnny would yell at me and they would be like, he's saying right here and there, we had arguments, okay?
Things of that nature. But never
Never.
did I myself reach the point of
No.
striking
Right.
Miss Heard in any way.
Just like his father never
nor have I
did.
ever struck any woman
Any woman
in my life.
in his life. Let me show you.
And so I, at the time, because the news of this, her accusations had sort of permeated the industry and then
Yep.
made its way through media and social media, became quite a global.
It was brutal. Like, it was not good. They were calling this man all types of fucking shit. And his favorite role, all these other roles, taken from him. And they want to sit up here and act like, write a whole article about the hate and abuse that they've gotten due to this whole ordeal that they caused. That's your karma. Like,
let's say, quote unquote, fact, if you will.
yeah. It did become fact. Nobody was trying to check to see what was going on. And I feel like there was some major forefronters, like incredibly average. Like, I swear to God, like, I knew some shit was fucking fishy. But as soon as I fucking found that channel, I was like, oh my God. And if you've never visited that man, like, please, like, go to that man's channel. He breaks it all down. I think, the hell? Sorry, I don't know if y'all heard that. Like, there was just like a loud bump. But I think he was up here in Virginia. So, yeah, like, once everything started coming out with that, I was like, whoa, like, this is crazy. And then just more shit came out, and I'm like, what? This doesn't, and this, and that. It's been a long, long road, so I can only imagine how Johnny is feeling. But he looks good. He looks in good spirits because he has the truth on his side. Like, he just does. Like, it's madness. And I love this part too. Hold up. I can check this thing after I'm done.
I didn't deserve that.
No.
Nor did my children, nor did the people who have believed in me for...
No, you did not deserve that. I'm so happy that he said that out of his fucking mouth, in court, in public, in her fucking face. He did not deserve that. And his children did not deserve that. And she needed to hear that. She has a child now, too. Like, just the nerve and audacity. Like, it's just... And I just really, really don't like this woman for what she's done. Like, I don't hate her or anything like that. I don't wish her ill will. Like, it's not like that. But, like, I feel like I just don't like what she's done so unnecessarily and has made victims that are, like, actually experienced horrible things happen to them. It's just making their stories just... It's a horrible thing to do. And then apparently I saw on Twitter, like, she was getting paid to do speeches and shit, y'all. Like, getting paid off of this shit. Yet her fucking team has the nerve to question her witnesses like they are only here because, like, they're on Johnny's payroll and they're benefiting off of Johnny in some way. When that's literally the only reason why she even got with him. Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
All these years, I didn't want any of those people to believe that I had done them wrong or lied to them or that I was a fraud.
Right.
I pride myself on honesty. I pride myself on truth. Truth is the only
Yes.
thing I'm interested in.
Clearly.
Lies will get you nowhere, but lies build upon lies and build upon lies.
He's speaking to Amber.
It's too much to cover.
In that moment, I feel like he was speaking to Amber. Lies will get you nowhere. Lies upon lies and upon lies. You're not going to go anywhere with it. Like, I feel like he was directly speaking to Amber, and I hope she heard it. Probably not. She's, like, so doped up on something, like, clearly.
I'm obsessed with the truth. And so today is the first opportunity that I've been able to speak about this
And it is?
case in full for the first time.
Dude. This is just... It's madness. And we're going to hear from him again. I can't wait. Like, she did it to herself, y'all. Like, I mean, I feel bad because, like, I don't feel bad. Like, I'm just, like, because she's just fucked. Like, she's in a fucked situation. Like, there is no way you come up from this. Like, and she has a child, and I keep just thinking about the baby, and I'm like, she's crazy. She's literally insane. But that just means she's, like, not well and really needs to be put away somewhere. Anyway, it was a huge day. This video is very long. Thank you if you have made it to this point. I hope Johnny's having a restful evening, chilling, cooling, relaxing, picking out his outfit for tomorrow so that Amber can copy his exact outfit from today so that she can do it again the next day. Like, that's just some wild, crazy, weird shit. Like, dressing like the person that you're saying abused and brutally beat you. Like, you would think her team would be like, and we know that they're on social media. Like, come on, please. You would think that her team would be like, can you kind of, like, cool down from that, please? A little bit. Like, can you kind of stop? Because it's kind of looking bad and people are noticing. Like, chill out. But, of course, like, these are normal people. So her and her lawyer are like, cuckoo, cuckoo. But anyway, thank you guys so much if you've gotten to this point in the video. I appreciate it. Think about liking. Think about subscribing. If not, I completely understand. I will see you guys back here in another video. And bye-bye for now. Bye.